This episode is brought to you by the Slash and Cast Podcast Network. Discover all of our shows at slashandcast.network.
You're going to cut this out, right? You're going to cut this out, right? Just wow.
Dude, it's been so long since we've done this. I forget how to do it. I'm like sitting there pushing buttons like,
Don't forget to press record.
I did hit record, so I got us doing a lot of this. Hold on, I got to double check what episode this is. I don't even remember.
It's episode Who the Fuck Cares?
It is episode
Parking Bump.
Oh! Milestone. Episode 40.
Oh, episode 40.
Everybody go get yourself a big 40-ouncer, crack it open, and celebrate. Boom! You were stoked. Did you just freeze? You're doing the fake freeze. Oh, you're doing the fake. You got me. That was good. You should have been a mime. You missed your calling.
Maybe I am a mime. Maybe I'm already a mime.
Maybe.
Why don't you mind your own business?
Oh, dude, I was about to go there too. You beat me to it. Shut up. I ain't doing that. I ain't buying that shit. I see you moving. All right.
Hi.
See, I can't do it because that guy keeps moving. I'll just be like, and you're like, I see the Frankenstein moving.
Yeah. Yeah, I can do it. I can do it. Do anything. Hi, everyone. Hi, welcome to the Big 40 show. Not that we have anything big planned, but 40th show.
Wow. Look at you. You're on fire today.
Yeah, I'm on fire. It's been a day already.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But
any off the record talk? I can edit out. What's up?
Oh no, it's no. It's just you're working these weeks or days on set. You're working these long hours. You forget that you have shit to do on the weekend. You have, even if you're in a hotel, you still got to get your laundry done. You still got to do your emails and your this and your banking and that. There's equipment that you have to buy because you realize you forgot to pack this or send that, and so I got to drive. And in Georgia, you're like, it's not like LA where there's something right around the corner or nearby. Here, if you need something, you got to drive 30 minutes out of the town to get it, So, and laundry, it's like, I guess people don't do laundry in fucking Georgia because there's like 3 laundry places here. The hotel doesn't have laundry service. So I had to get up, I had to drive around for like an hour and a half finding a laundry thing, get my laundry done, go to this place outside the city, get some equipment, come back. It's just, everything's very laborious when you're not in California.
We're so spoiled here.
So spoiled. But so it's been a bit of a day. But here we are, and I'm glad to be here, and it's good to see you. And
yeah.
That's all I got. Good night, everyone.
Yeah. People were starting to it's getting close to rioting. I think if we didn't do a show soon, I was starting to get a lot of messages. I'm like, calm down. We're busy.
People have shit to be. I mean,
yeah.
I have so many answers to that, but
I know. I know. I think everybody who watches the
flattering.
show.
Thank you.
No, I appreciate it as well, and what is it? The absence makes the heart grow fonder. There you go. So, but yeah, it's been a lot has happened since we last did this. A lot of bad shit. It's been a rough couple weeks for me. As I'm sure most people know from my social media, whatnot, and I lost one of my pets, and now located in that box right there.
Oh,
yep.
That makes me want to cry. Breaks my heart. Thank you.
Me too. I can do it. Um, and then Meat Loaf passed away. A good friend and client, and that was tough too. And it's been a tough one. And it's weird. I posted a picture last night on Instagram, the last photo I ever took of Zoe, and sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It sucks. It sucks. There's no way around it. It just
Sucks.
fucking. Yep.
Anyway, woo. I said I wasn't gonna do this. Nobody wants to see a 51-year-old man cry. But yeah, no, it was just really nice.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw Jamie posted.
No.
She posted a really nice response to it. It was meant a lot.
Nice.
So
Nice.
which it just caught me off guard. I'm like, first off, Jamie Lee Curtis follows my Instagram. I'm like, I didn't know. That was kind of cool. But anyway, so tough month, and
Yeah, you had a rough one. It's been punching, kicking you in the pills, man.
yeah. And then here's my boy Meat. I got
Boy,
little tribute to my boy Meat. Here's his banner.
Yeah.
And anyway, what was I gonna say? And I've told you I've been dealing with this neck issue for over a week now, and it's really driving me crazy. It's like I've gone to the chiropractor 3 times. I feel like I've got a pulled muscle in my neck here, and it hurts to turn my head. And it's hard to sleep because of it. I turn, it's just like I think somebody should take me out in the field and just put me down, because it's been a bad one. But
you just have to stop giving BJs in cars for extra money. You got to stop doing
that.
That's not good for your.
I got expensive habits and taste.
I know you do. I know you want that fucking screen used, fucking deadly friend
basketball.
That's
the only thing I'd want from Deadly Friend. I want the basketball.
It's not worth handing out your mouth talents and hurting your neck. This is going in a really bad place. I'm sorry. Well, it's funny because it just goes to show you that everybody's dealing with shit in their lives, and everyone has their ebbs and flows and ups and downs, and that's what we call life. And let's just try to chalk it up as that you had your ebb, and let's be done with that. I hope.
Well, JC isn't doing great. He's and I'm sure I'm going to be dealing with this again sooner than later. And that's a thing. When Zoe passed, everybody assumed it was JC. Everybody thought, his dog died. No, not the one that's been sick. Another one. So pretty fucked up. But actually, I'm already getting another dog. And a
rebound dog.
Total rebound dog. Well, no, it just happened. My aunt is a veterinarian, and my aunt, you met my Aunt Robin at one of our parties. But she lives kind of far away. But she was at a client's house, and somebody mentioned a friend that just had a litter of dachshund puppies. And she goes, I know someone who might want one. So I got in touch with them. I picked one out, and we're going to get him, I think, the beginning of April. I want, because, like I said, JC's 15. He isn't going to be around much longer. I want to be able to have a companion for Mika when JC goes. And I also want another dog that's similar in age to Mika because I want them to have a long life together, you know? So,
Right.
you know, there's nothing worse than losing one and the other one sticking around. And it's, you know, it's, yeah. Anyway, so enough of this sad bullshit, but new puppy coming eventually. Haven't figured out a name yet. Been thinking about it.
We'll do the puppy show. We'll do the puppy show.
It'd be a puppy reveal, a puppy gender reveal.
A puppy reveal party.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the puppy was killed in the explosion of the reveal. I put a little too much gunpowder in that reveal box. Shit. So cool thing. A friend of yours. I'm still not even sure how this all happened, but you had mentioned a friend of yours wanted to send me a mask. And a gentleman by the name of Graham Chivers. Is it Chivers?
I believe it's Chivers, and he's a very talented makeup artist from Toronto, Canada, and he was on my crew for Suicide Squad.
Oh,
and I've known him for a long time, and he's a very nice guy and a talented guy, and he reached out because he makes masks just for fun and art, you know, and he reached out and said, hey, you know, because we've been friends for a long time. He said, I made these masks. I think I commented on a couple of his masks on his Instagram, and he said he would really like to send you and I a mask because he's a fan of the show and he's a fan of, you know, horror and everything like that. So he was like, can I send it to you? And so, what did you get?
Did he send you the same one?
No, I got a different one. I haven't seen it because I'm not home. It's in a box back in LA. I know it's not what you got. I got a Gunther split head.
Mika.
Puppy. I'm gonna sit right there.
And you see JC? You see JC, he's kind of dark, but he's right next door. They're chilling.
Yeah.
So you got the monster Gunther.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool. I mean, I've only seen photos of it, but it's fucking cool as shit.
I had no idea what to expect. And you just said, oh, a buddy of mine wants to send you a mask. What address? And I didn't think anything. And then this shows up. And I was just like, you got to be freaking kidding me. This is awesome. Right? Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah. I mean, you know, as a lot of you know, I own the real one, but this looks better than the real one because the real one is all fucked up now over time. But this is the Frankenstein mask from the Funhouse that Gunther wears. And it's just this really cool, like kind of stylized interpretation, but it's not too far off. I mean, it's pretty close, but it's, you know, a little more exaggerated, but I love it, man. It's fucking so cool. And I asked him if he sells these, you know, if somebody sees this and wants one, would he be willing to sell them? And he said, yeah, I'll put his Instagram information here. Right. See that thing you're seeing right now? He said you can contact him through Instagram, follow him and contact him. And he would be more than happy to make a couple for some hardcore fans. I don't know what he charges. I love the price I got. It's so cool. I'm really grateful. It's really awesome.
Yeah, he's a really good guy and he's a talented guy and he makes cool masks. So hit him up, follow him on Instagram, check him out, order a mask. He's a good guy. So do it.
We got a couple gifts, and unfortunately, it's been a while since Christmas. I think these were like Christmas gifts, and I kind of was moving stuff around. And I mixed them up, and now I'm not sure what came from whom. I'm sort of sure, but I don't want to get it wrong. But we each got one of these cookbooks.
Oh.
Dark Side of the Spoon, the Rock cookbook. Now I think this might be from Maggie Matter. I think I'm not sure because it came from one of those shipping fulfillment company things, so there was no envelope in there.
Well, if it is from Maggie, Maggie's such a sweetheart. She's always sending us stuff. Yeah. She's very generous.
Did you see the video she made of trying the cookies?
I did, yeah.
So if you remember, it was our last episode, we tried the cookies that she sent. Well, she ordered some for her and her friend, and they tried them. And it was a similar reaction. Maggie kind of thought they were all right, but her friend was just like, no, not having it. So she had sent a card. See, that's why I'm getting things mixed up. I don't remember which one's with, but she sent a card that said, "Happy holidays. Thank you for all the hard work and amazing events you helped create. I appreciate you so much. Hope you and Nay have a very happy season. Best wishes, Maggie." I think this might have come with something else. I don't remember. I'm getting things all mixed up. But I know we got these cool magnets as well. An American Werewolf magnet, which
cool.
which you were definitely going to get. A Jason Part 7 magnet. Lovely. and a Dr. Tongue. Of course, they send 3, so we have to split 1 in half.
I'll take the American Werewolf one.
I already had you slated for that one. And then another. Let's see. I think this is from Maggie. Also, maybe this. There was this toxic green hot chocolate. I think. I'm not positive. But we got this other letter. It says, "Dear Sean and Chris, thank you for all that you do for the sake of entertainment. It's been a rough couple of years for everybody, but your shows have shown a light in the darkness. Sean, it was great meeting you." Boom.
Sorry, that was my chair.
Sean, it was great meeting you at For the Love of Horror in Manchester. It was both mine and my wife's highlight. Oh, of course. Along with meeting Mr. Tom Atkins. Yeah, he's okay. Please find a small token of our love and appreciation with these gifts. Sean, knowing you're a huge Kiss fan, yours is Kiss. And Christopher, although I know you are also a Kiss fan, I thought you would like a David Bowie. I will let you both fight it out for the magnets. Oh, he sent the magnets. Okay. The magnets came from him. All right. We hope you we hope you have an amazing Christmas. Lee and Vicky Griffiths. P.S. Please send me a signed 8x10, which I believe I already did. And so they're pillow covers. They're like,
oh wow!
There's a Kiss one. It's like on a velvet. They feel really nice.
Oh,
you know,
they feel nice.
They feel nice.
They feel really nice.
And I actually think yours is better. Yours is pretty dope.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good stuff.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's mine. You can't have that. That's mine.
Yeah, I know. Yours is better. You only get the edge because mine has Tommy and Eric on it. But but I'm not gonna fault anybody for that. Let's see. Oh, and lastly, we got what is this? A letter here. Hi, Sean and Christopher. Big fan of you guys. Are great. Love the show. Keep up the good work. I'm sending you guys some stickers I had around the house and some original drawings of mine. I've included a self-addressed stamped envelope if you would send a Thing with Two Heads sticker. Thank you for your time, Cody Wall. And I guess he had this coffee sticker sitting around the house, and he sent that. And
thank you for that.
And then he did some artwork.
Oh, lovely. Oh, wonder who that is.
I think it's Frank Sinatra.
Oh.
No. Oh, no, it's Michael Myers. And then I think this one's for you. Yeah, to Christopher.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
Yep.
Yeah, good job.
So
that's awesome.
Thank you, Cody.
Thanks, Cody.
You are the man.
And
my mom just texted me. She just had mom had surgery. So, but
is she a man now?
Really? It's my mom, bro. My mom.
I know.
Okay. So she's good. She's home from the hospital. Yay.
Good.
She's been in the hospital for about 4 days. She had to have thyroid removed. Yeah, not a minor surgery. So let's talk her. It's been a while, dude. My list is out of control. I made a list.
Wait, can we talk about that I had COVID?
Say again?
Can we talk about that I got COVID?
Nah, let's not spread all that false virus nonsense.
Oh, right. Okay.
Just kidding. Go ahead. Tell your story.
I got COVID. I had COVID, for fuck's sake. That wasn't pleasant. Wasn't pleasant at all. Double vaxxed, boosted, got COVID. Been traveling the world, all over the place. Avoided it during the pandemic. Avoided it for the past, almost 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Got it at home.
Well,
but thankfully I was vaccinated and shit, because it could have been a hell of a lot worse. Because let me tell you something, it was not pleasant. I'm still kind of sick, actually. I still get like fatigue and like days of like where I feel like absolute shit. And then the next day I'm like, I'm fine. And then the next day I feel like crap. And then I'm fine. But it hit me hard.
It's still, that's still happening to you?
Yeah, it's still happening. But it hit me pretty hard. And I talked to the COVID officer on the film that I'm working on. And she goes, you probably had the Delta variant. You didn't have Omicron because your symptoms shouldn't have been that harsh. So it was not good. And I was very thankful that I'm vaccinated and all that stuff. But man, I kicked my ass. Not pleasant. But that being said, I got it. And now I'm like the safest person ever. I don't have to test. I don't have to COVID test on set for like 90 days.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's just going to come up positive because it's in your system, blah, blah, blah. So it's weird. It's very strange. It's a very strange sickness. It comes and goes. It does linger. That's why they call it long COVID. It's like it pops up out of nowhere. You're feeling fine, and then suddenly, boom, you feel like you have a really terrible flu for like 3 hours, and then it goes away. It's very strange. So try to avoid it, but I got it over with.
We hope.
I hope.
Well, yeah, I've been lucky to have avoided it, but I think my luck's gonna run out because the conventions are creeping back up, and everybody's saying how incredibly contagious Omicron is. It
really is.
I'm very nervous that I'm going to get it in the next 2 months, easy.
Well, you're vaccinated, right?
And boosted.
Like
yeah.
You'll be all right. You'll be all right. I say, in my opinion, I say get it. Oddly enough, like it's. I mean, look, I could still get it again, actually, but oddly enough, just get it, because then your body gets a little stronger, and stuff like that. So
I'm gonna try not to get it.
Try not to, though. Try not to. Yeah. But so yeah, there's that. And I'm in Savannah. And people like to stare at you in Savannah. They love to stare here. They stare at you. Just unapologetically, they're like, they stare at you, and you're like, what the fuck are you staring at? What is your deal? And you look to see if your fly's down, or if you're like going, see if someone drew a dick on your face, something like that.
Do I got a booger? Do I got a boog?
Do I have a booger? What's happening? They just love to stare at you in the South. Anyway, sorry. No offense to my friends.
And there we lose 1,000 subscribers.
We lose 1,000.
Speaking of which,
yeah,
we're over 25,000 now.
Oh, no shit.
It's
Congratulations.
been growing.
All right, you want to talk horror? Let's talk horror.
Talk horror.
Oh, okay.
Let's talk sports. So I just heard Tom Brady's retiring.
No one cares.
Somebody cares. No, but that is big news, though. Tom Brady, the GOAT. Okay.
That's my answer to Tom Brady.
Because you kind of considered Tom Brady to be the puppet master of the NFL.
Yes.
I knew it.
That's exactly what I think.
Well, anyway, to all the sports fans out there, and especially the Patriots fans that are like the GOAT, blah, blah, blah. I just want to say one thing to you. He's always going to be a Buck. So that's just just to fuck with the Patriots fans. He retired a Buck. He'll always be a Buccaneer. Anyway. All right. Moving on. So let's talk about, let's fat shame a little bit. You see that Bridget Fonda photo? No, I'm just kidding.
No, I didn't see it.
Just kidding. I'm kidding. You haven't seen this?
No.
You should pull it up on your cell phone.
Bridget Fonda?
Bridget Fonda. I
love Bridget Fonda.
Me too. Wait till you see this photo. She looks very different. And that's cool.
I'm Googling it.
Not fat shaming anybody. It's just, it's a pretty, when you see her, you go, holy
that's
shit.
Not her.
It is. It is.
That's not her.
It is.
What?
Yeah, that she was taking their son to something I forgot, but
there's no way that's her. I don't believe it.
Okay. This just in, photo hoax, says Christopher Nelson.
I say photo hoax.
See, now you're shaming her. Now you're indirectly shaming her. You're saying that this is so terrible it can't be her.
I never said anything about terrible.
You're like, that's not her. Well, if it is her and she's she's out of the business and she's fucking enjoying life and just she ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. So, I mean, it's sad that unfortunately that's one of the downsides to being famous is the rest of your life you're going to be under a microscope, whether you gain weight or you get bad plastic surgery or whatever, you fuck yourself up.
Yeah.
But
that's the thing. That's the thing about this business and the entertainment business and all this shit is that we're so concerned about how people look. It's always about how someone looks. See that haircut? Did you see that haircut that they got? Did you see? Oh my God, they gained weight. Oh my God, she's too skinny. Oh my God, what are they wearing? Like it's always some stupid horse shit like that. Who the fuck cares? Mind your business. You know what I mean? It's like, if you want to be fat, look at me. I'm pretty chubby right now. I don't give a shit. I'm like, I did that whole thing. I did the workout thing and being in shape and this and that. It's like, it ain't all that.
I've been goddamn sexy.
I've been sexy.
I don't need it anymore.
I don't need to be sexy anymore.
Clearly Chris has given up. He is totally given up, right? I mean, look at him, everybody.
Look at me.
He is tapped out.
I'm tapped out.
Did you know Bridget? Because I know you were tight with Quentin. Were you ever when they were together? I
did not. No, that was before my Quentin time, I think.
Okay.
Bridget thing. But huge fan of hers and good for her. Who gives a shit what she looks like if that is indeed her? Good for her, man. Whatever.
Have you what you been watching? I just binged the fuck out of the Ozark.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, love that show.
It's a great show.
Yeah.
A good friend of mine is the hair department head on that show.
Hair is phenomenal in that show. The hair,
phenomenal.
Especially on the main girl. How he gets that fucking Justin Timberlake in sync fucking curls on her. I don't know how.
You mean the girl that goes, "What the fuck are you doing?" That's all she says.
Yeah. You shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. What the fuck are you
like
doing?
This. I don't give a goddamn.
Yeah. She has no lips. What
the
fuck are you doing? Stephanie does an amazing impression of that girl.
Who does?
Stephanie.
Oh, I got to hear this. I know
it's so good because she'll just throw it out at me like if I'm in the kitchen. She'll go, "What the fuck are you doing?" Like she'll just. It's so good,
dude. Because what they did is they released. I guess it's the final season 4, but they released the first 7 episodes, and they're gonna release, I guess, the last 7 later in the year.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about. Oh.
was that what the deal is?
Yeah, so
That's
of course,
fucked up.
yeah, of course you get all binged into it, and then it ends on a cliffhanger. But I'll tell you what, when it ends, like it ends with her going fucking ballistic on someone, and she takes it to another level. Steph's
Dude,
gonna have to,
what the fuck are you doing, girl?
yeah, Steph's gonna need
That's
to up.
my issue with this new season. I started watching it the other night,
Uh-huh.
trying to go to sleep, because that's what I do when I'm trying to sleep in a hotel, because I don't sleep well in a hotel. That's a whole nother story. But I started watching the new season, and I gotta say, I don't like what they're doing with the son, with him being all, I hate that. It just bugs the shit out of me, and it makes me check out like a lot. And I don't like, what the fuck are you doing, girl, in this season? Like, I'm like, because they're so misinformed, and you're just going, you're being stupid. Like, I'm just watching the show going, you're being dumb, and it takes me out of it. And it's another one of those tripes that shows are doing and movies are doing, where nobody has any redeeming qualities. Nobody's likable. They're just, everyone's a fucking dickhead. And you're going, why does everyone have to be an asshole? Because everyone's an asshole out there already. Do I need to see it in my fucking TV show?
Yeah.
Everyone. So,
yeah.
Anyways.
It's funny because they all have these very, like, their personalities are so kind of one note, all of them.
Yeah.
Because you got what the fuck you doing here? And then you got the wife who's always like this. And guess what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna blah blah blah. And then you got Jason Bateman's going, well, okay, we'll have to see about that.
Jason Bateman's thing, that cracks me up. You just said that. Here's Jason Bateman. I think we all need to calm down. I think we all need to just take a breath. Yeah, and calm down.
He also does that thing where he doesn't look at the character, and he'll just be like, okay, well, we're gonna have to we'll see about that. We're gonna have to we'll assess and we'll assess and calm down.
Everyone needs to take a breath here. That's all he does the whole time.
Yeah, it's I mean, but I fucking love the show. I hate to admit it. And you gotta,
it's a good show. It's a well-made show. Yeah.
The way season 3 ended was just fucking awesome.
I haven't gotten there yet. I'm only like 3 episodes into it.
Of season 3?
Oh, no. The new season.
I'm talking last. They're on 4.
Oh, okay.
I've
seen all the seasons. I'm only 3 episodes into the new season.
Yeah, but the way season 3 ended, that was gnarly. I was like, oh shit.
It was good. Yeah, it was good.
Anyway, enough Ozark talk. We haven't even gotten into her.
Okay, let's talk about her.
Let's talk about some her.
Yeah.
Okay, how about wow, I'm looking at my list here. Okay. Oh, new Scream. We're late to the party on this one. But
not really. I saw it before it even came out.
Well, you got connections, you're not, I didn't have anybody renting me out a private theater to go watch it. Like you did. You and Baller Turek.
Baller Turek.
No, but so anyway, what? Fucking guy rents out a movie theater. Takes
rents out a movie theater.
See me, you're lucky if I buy your ticket. He's renting out the theater.
You'd be lucky if Sean buys you a small popcorn.
Dude, small popcorn? That's like a student loan these days, price of small popcorn. So what did you think of Scream? Or as some people like to call it, 5 Cream. Because remember the first 5 Cream? When at first they were before they officially changed it to Scream, it was the number 5 and then Cream. 5.
Oh, really?
I never heard anybody say that. A buddy of mine, Buzz, goes, "Oh, you see 5 Cream?" And I'm like,
I was actually supposed to go see it again. I got invited to see it again today. They some crew people or somebody on the crew rented out a theater again to go see it today.
Dude, it's like this on the Halloween End set. It's just,
dude, we're in Georgia. It costs $10 to rent a theater.
They just rented a small town.
We rented the whole town.
Yeah.
How do I do this? I did not like it.
It
was not pleasurable. I thought it was, no offense to all the filmmakers and the hardworking crew people that worked on it. I understand what goes into making film, obviously, and I commend you on your hard work and your long hours.
Disclaimer here.
Yes, I commend you.
I appreciate you.
I respect all my fellow cinema artists, but that movie is fucking terrible. It's awful. It was laughable. I laughed my ass off going, oh my God. Like, but I will preface it with this, I was only a fan of the first screen, really. I like the first screen. It's fun. It's creative. It's clever. It was a good film. After that, they just lost me. I thought it was, meh. But now this was just, first of all, I knew who the killers were right out of the gate. Right out of the gate, I picked the two. I was like, it's him and it's her. Like, it was so apparently obvious. Like, I was just like, it's those two guys. Does anyone else know? Just me? Yeah. Okay.
And then I feel like insulted by the filmmakers that they really think that red herring of the visions the daughter is having is good. Hey, it's clearly her. She's having visions of her.
Right. She's crazy.
But somehow
she's the daughter of a psycho. Or
somehow she's having visions of him in his wardrobe from the end of the first film. Yeah. No idea how she would know that, what he was wearing the night he died. But there you go.
It's relentlessly idiotic. And I'm always fascinated with the whole changing of the clothes of the Ghostface changing of the clothes. They're at a party and Ghostface is here and Ghostface is here, but the person who is Ghostface, if you back it up, is here and the other one's here, and they're in and out of their Ghostface clothes like nobody's like just like that. Like, boop, they're over here and then they're over here, and that bugs me. And then things like, there's a shot. What was it? Oh, there's so many things.
I can point one out when she's
Courtney Cox gets. Go ahead.
I would say when she's on the phone with Ghostface, and he's in the hallway killing Dewey or whatever, about to kill Dewey, and she says, "Maybe I was just keeping you on the phone." And then the doors open and she comes at, like, how did she know they were on the other side of that door? She would have she wouldn't have been able to keep them on the phone to get to that point because she didn't know they were there. That kind of shit. I'm just like, and I'm sorry, but can we stop making a 90-pound girl the killer? I mean, I'm not trying to be sexist here, but for fuck's sake, that girl did not do that to Dewey.
It's not sexist. It's called physics.
Yeah.
Have we just thrown science and physics out the fucking door because of the cinematic immunity? I'm with you. That drives me bonkers. That goes back to, like, they flip off the balcony or something and they land, like, Ghostface upstairs was 6'4", and they scuffle, fall down. Ghostface stands up. He's 5'2".
Well, got smashed in a little bit when he fell.
Oh,
compacted, slightly compacted.
It just drives me bonkers. And literally, where I laughed the hardest was when Courtney Cox gets shot in the stomach, and she literally says, "Ow."
Yeah,
they shoot her in the stomach, and she goes, "Ow," and I went, "You did not fucking do that. No, you did not." And even if you meant it to be funny, it's a bad joke. Like, it's just terrible.
Yeah, I haven't talked to Nev since I've seen it, and and I will be very honest with her. But I'm gonna. I mean, there's some lines that she said. I was like, Really, you agreed to like say, I mean,
Right.
there was some really bad one-liners. Yeah. I mean,
Well, there's a lot of crew members on the film that I'm working on that worked on it, and we're at that screening, and after the screening, they're like, "What'd you think? What did you think?" Like all excited. What'd you think? You know, being horror makeup effects guy. What'd you think? And I'm like,
now, unfortunately, they're not talking anymore. they've stopped talking to you.
they stopped.
What did you tell them? Were you honest?
Well, it was awful. It was terrible. I said, I appreciate the work, and it's great. Look, I worked on a lot of movies that people that are awful movies. They're terrible. I'm not stupid. I know. Just because I worked on something doesn't mean it has to be good. You know. But I do respect the hard work that goes into it. It's not your responsibility to make the film ultimately good. You work really hard, and there can be pieces and things that are good about it. You know, the hard work of the crew members and the artists that go into it. And I respect that. And I tell them that. I say, you know, your work was great. I appreciated this and I appreciated that. But overall, as a film, it's fucking terrible. You know? So.
Yeah.
Screen. Oof.
Yeah. I one thing I guess I'm going to be really interested in seeing is I've got several shows coming up in the next few months with Nev and Matt and Skeet. And I'm really curious and Jamie Kennedy. I'm really curious to see how the Scream 5 or Scream or 5 Cream, whatever you want to call it, how that stuff sells if people are just going to keep buying part 1 or if fans are going to be bringing up the new Scream stuff. I want to see how it resonates with that crowd. I'm always curious.
Well, from what I hear, everybody, I mean, before I did see it, all I read and a lot of feedback about it was how great it was and how it was equivalent to the first one. And I'm going, oh boy, I can't wait to see it. And then I saw it and I went, are we watching the same movie? It's like my thing is like people love anything.
And then I don't understand why they did that CGI to Skeet's face. You didn't need it. He absolutely could have just done that. I saw pictures of him in the wardrobe, you know, on set. He looks great. He didn't need to. It just made it look weird, you know.
Yeah.
I think I said this to you too. It's about how they were trying to actually they were trying so hard to point everything out and be so clever about everything and even going as far as talking about, you know, wokeism and this and that, and then they have this perfectly balanced racial cast of each ethnicity and sexual diversity, and it's like, you guys are a parody of yourselves, man. You know, I mean, it's like,
absolutely.
I mean, you can't make fun of that shit when you're doing that shit. And I don't know. It was not good. By the way, there was a big rumor. There was a big rumor that I can settle here. People were talking about, they had heard that Matthew Lillard was in the film, and people were debating if he was or wasn't in the new movie. He was. He's uncredited. I will big exclusive right now. This is going to be on dreadcentral.com, Blade Disgusting. Everybody's going to report it. This is going to be huge. So in this scene where I think it's the Dead Meat guys are reviewing the new Stab film, there's like the chrome ghost face. Did you remember that part?
Yeah.
The voice of Ghostface was Matthew Lillard.
Oh.
In Stab. So he's technically in it, brah. He's in it, brah. Don't be trying to step on that convention money. He's in it.
I'm not going to do that.
He needs to sign them 5 Cream posters, bro.
That's right.
We're going to have I'm going to print out a goddamn chrome Ghostface picture, and it's going to be on his table. Mark my words. All right, so there you go. He did the voice of this killer in Stab.
It was very hypocritical, that movie. meaning the shit that, like you said, going back, the shit that it was making fun of or parodying or whatever you want to call it, but it was that movie. It was so hypocritical and very pretentious, I thought.
Yeah. By the way, one thing that's kind of cool, and I don't know if you saw this online, and if there's somebody out there in the UK that can hook a brother up, there's a Scream cereal in the UK. Have you seen this?
I have not.
Yeah, there. It's apparently, I don't know why the UK is getting these cool exclusive cereals. They did a Back to the Future cereal. They did the Jaws cereal, which I did a little review on. Now there's a Scream cereal. I need me some Scream cereal. So out there,
Scream cereal. What's the cereal bits? Are they Ghostface bits?
there's like, yeah, I think there's like Ghostface marshmallows, or it's got a strawberry flavor, because I think Stu Macher liked strawberry. I don't know.
That's fucking stupid.
I made that part up, but it is strawberry. There's a strawberry flavor. There's a strawberry flavor. Oh, by the way, is it too late for people to vote for you on the Fangoria?
No, it is not. Apparently voting is open until March.
Do you know where you can vote?
You can vote at Fangoria. Apparently, Fangoria. You can vote in the magazine, in the Scream issue of the magazine, or the issue with the black phone. There's a barcode you can go to and scan it and go vote. You can also go to Fangoria.com, and they have, I believe, a link to voting.
And that's for what is it? For best special effects, makeup?
Best makeup effects.
So
Halloween Kills only came up in, I think, 2 categories. One was best score with John Carpenter, and best makeup effects. That's the only 2 categories it was nominated for.
It did not make the best Evil Dies Tonight category? Shit, that is just that's a travesty. They got robbed on that one. They totally should have the Evil Dies Tonight. Everybody knows it. Again, everybody knows that the evil, it dies. Everybody, it dies.
It does.
It does. It's totally dead.
I will say that on the film I'm working on at the moment, the first AD is rallying everybody on the crew to go and vote for myself, who's nominated for a best makeup effects category for Halloween Kills. So please, everybody, go out there and vote.
And the score, John's won enough. He's won enough.
Give Johnny more. Come on,
he's won enough over his life. Vote for Squid Game or something. I don't know, whatever it says on the. So make sure.
I want a Chainsaw Award. I want a Chainsaw Award so bad. I want it. I want
a what?
That. A Chainsaw Award.
Oh, or as Tony Timpone used to say back in the old convention days, the chainsaws. I will put a clip right here. We used to always make fun of it. We have videotape of me and my friends in like 1990 at the Fangoria Chainsaw Awards, and he'd be like, Timpone would come out and he goes, "Hey, welcome to the chainsaws." He would like say chainsaws because of his New York accent. "Hey, everybody here, have a good time at the chainsaws." And you hear us in the audience laughing and yelling, "Chainsaws," being like juveniles. If I can find the clip, I'll put it in. So Ghost has a new album coming out, and they just released a new song, Little Sunshine. Did you hear it?
Nope.
Saw the video, saw some
not
live
a Ghost
footage.
fan.
You're not a Ghost fan. Oh, nope. So there's another reason not to vote for the Halloween Kills soundtrack, because it did have a Ghost song on there. That's coming from Chris Nelson himself. But anyway, they changed the look of the Nameless Ghouls, and they now look like a cross between a Hellboy 2 character meets a Tusken Raider meets some cyberpunk bullshit. I really don't like the look of the Nameless Ghouls. They went from that real elegant sort of Eyes Wide Shut vibe to this weird cyberpunk robot looking thing that's just stupid. I'm not a fan. Yeah, I see some people digging it. I liked the sort of elegance of the previous uh, versions. But anyway, as far as the new song, it's all right. I'm really hoping this album. The last album I was not a big fan of, and I was a hardcore Ghost fan for a while. So I'm really hoping that the new one is good. All right, how about some get off our lawns? We haven't done. You have any? You got it other than Georgians that stare? Do you have any?
I don't. That's the one that's stuck in my head is Georgians that stare. I don't. You know what's weird? I haven't been doing a lot of get off my lawns in my, because I've been trying to redirect my.
Oh, and this is how the show fails. Like, yeah, the show was great until Chris got all nice guy, loving life.
You're right.
Yeah, don't do that. No, it'd be. Would you go see a Bill Burr concert? He's like, hey, you know what? I just decided I like people now. So hey, how you doing?
No.
I got nothing to say. I got nothing funny to say. I'm going. Good night.
It's all Bill Burr impersonation. It's always like I don't like people. I don't like.
Well, there you go. There you go, little camper. Yeah, keep not liking people. That's what I want.
I don't like people. Yeah. People suck. Yeah. What is wrong with you people? What is wrong with you people?
He's back.
Everybody just
I reeled him in. I'm like the fucking emperor. Feel it. You want this.
Yeah. The hate is swelling in you now.
It's true. You are the emperor. You are the evil emperor. I don't understand what's wrong with everybody. That's my biggest get off my lawn. Like, what's wrong with you people?
No.
Why is everybody such a dickhead and assholes and rude? Just rude and obnoxious and selfish. And like, I try every day to take the high road. That's what I'm doing in my old age. Take the high road. Just kind of go, all right, that's your journey. It's not mine. That's yours. But it doesn't change the fact that people are dickheads. Just, why can't you just be nicer to each other and more courteous and like, it's people. My get off my lawn is people. I'm getting emotional about it. And when I get emotional, then I start to lose my, it's like when you're doing karate, you're not supposed to get emotional about it.
Oh, I'm always emotional when I'm doing my karate.
When you're doing karate.
Yeah. When I'm doing the karate.
The karate.
When I'm doing the karate.
When you're in a fight, you're not supposed to be emotional. You're supposed to be calm and you're supposed to be sensible. See, this is where I lose it with people. I lose it. And then my animal instinct goes into effect. And I'm like, now I just, like, somebody the other day said,
evil dies tonight, and you just start swinging.
I do. I just swing. Evil dies tonight. Just start smacking people around. Open-handedly smacking people. But
yeah. That's how we do it.
I need to be better with writing stuff down. When I'm on a job, I could get off my lawn about productions and producers and the way movies are run these days. I could do that, but that's just going to bore the hell out of people.
And it'll probably just get you fired off your job.
And get me fired. Exactly. So, those are most of my get off my lawns is like my job, parts of my job. So I can't really go into that. But go. You hit me with yours because I know you always have plenty of get off my lawns for everybody.
I've gone to the movies a couple times in the last few weeks, and I go to a certain Regal Cinema that's by my house, not too far, and it's always dead there. I don't know why nobody goes to this particular theater. That's why I always go there, because it's usually just dead. And I walk in, they have, this is the thing that is hilarious. You walk up, they have the giant, where the times are and where the ticket booth is. Nobody in there. It's closed. You walk in, and they have an automated like thing, you pay with the card and you do it yourself to get your tickets. So you walk in, the guy goes, "Oh, do you have your tickets? Or you pay him with cash or card?" Or no, what do you say? They go, "You pay him with cash, card?" And I said, "I'm paying with cash." And they go, "Oh, you have to pay at the snack bar." So you walk up to the snack bar, you have to stand in the line waiting for people to get their fucking snacks. I mean, so you're behind a guy that's getting popcorn and this and that. You get up there, and I say, "Okay, yeah, I need a ticket for this movie." And they're like, "Oh, I said, "Well, do I order snacks at the same time? Can I do that separate?" And they're like, "Oh, you can order." I go, "Okay," so I'll have a popcorn and a drink. And then like, "Okay, that is whatever, $900. And then I hand them cash, and they go, "Oh, do you have a card?" And I go, "I want to pay cash." "Oh, we prefer card." I go, "I want to pay cash." And they're like, okay, just give me a minute. They take the cash.
The whole thing.
They leave. Dude,
Yeah.
they're gone for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
They leave around I'm standing, there's a line building behind me because they got one dude working the snack bar, which is also the ticket window now.
Yeah.
It comes back, and I seriously, I was running late. I went to see Licorice Pizza by myself because Nate didn't want to see it. And I was running a little bit late, but I'm like, okay, it's about to start now. There's 15 minutes of trailers. I got in, the movie had already started. By the time he fucking came back with my change and then had to get my popcorn and my drink, people behind me are like, what the hell's going on? It's like, it's really starting to, the money thing. Now I heard Magic Mountain is gone cashless too. I don't know. This national change shortage is bullshit.
It's bullshit.
Where did all the change go? Where did it go?
That's horseshit. That's horseshit, first of all. And second of all, here's what it's about. And this, okay, I'll give you a get off my lawn. Why is everybody short-staffed? Why is everybody short-staffed? Everybody's short-staffed.
Yep.
You go anywhere you go, there's one guy running the whole joint. And you're going, where is everybody? Everywhere you go, where is everybody? Oh, we're short-staffed. Well, why? Like, here's a good example. I'm down here in Savannah. I drive around, I'm doing stuff. All you see are "we're hiring" signs.
Yeah.
Everywhere. We're hiring. Like, they need people. Yet everybody's bitching about the fact that they can't get a job and there's no jobs and it's unemployment and blah, blah, blah. And, like, I can't find a job. There's no jobs. I see jobs fucking everywhere. Yeah. People don't want those jobs. And I'm going, I'm about to become a manager at Wendy's, for fuck's sake. Seriously. I'm about to retire and go, I'll become a manager at Wendy's. What do you got to do? Got enough fries? Got enough burgers? Make sure those milkshakes are going good. We're good to go. Like, they're the short staff things.
They're called Frosties.
Frosties. So
we're at Wendy's, the Frosties.
The whole, like, everybody's short-staffed, and then and everyone, and this goes back to one of my other get off my lawns, is like, they blame COVID. Everything's always blamed on COVID. Everything. It's always like, we're short-staffed because of COVID. We don't take cash because of COVID. Like, anything you do is like, I'm sorry my feet smell. It's because of COVID. I'm sorry I had jock itch. It's because of COVID. You're going, what the fuck are you talking about?
The place I go by my house to get this beverage. So I would sometimes go at 2 a.m. and get one, right? If I'm up late fucking around. Now that gas station closes at 11. They closed the mini mart from 11 to 4 a.m. because of COVID. There's a dude in there, but and there was always just one dude in there, even at that time.
Right.
But now they're locking it up from 11 to 4. And you can't get anything in there. You can only pay through the window for gas.
Right.
That pisses me off. Another thing that pisses me off is 24-hour fitness that I've had a membership to for 20 plus years or whatever.
How often do you go?
I've been there. I've actually started working out again, believe it or not.
Oh, okay.
Believe it or not. Don't make me show the gun show. Anyway.
Okay.
I'm still fat, but I'm starting to develop muscle again. But
I'm pretty fond of fat, though.
Whoa, bro, dude,
What?
Dude, that could
I'm not fat shaming.
BFF.
I'm not fat shaming. I'm fat embracing.
That's a t-shirt. That's a t-shirt. BFF. Bridget Fonda fat. No, but 24-hour fitness now closes at like 10 p.m. or something. I mean,
because of COVID.
Yeah, and it's been like that for a couple of years, dude. You're fucking 24-hour fitness.
That's the name.
That's your fucking name. Open that shit back up.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I
think this COVID thing. I think it's honestly, again, it's America's way. Here's America. We take any opportunity to be lazy and rude and disgusting. It's like any opportunity to get away with something. That's what we do. Blame it on something. Blame it on something else. Blaming on someone else or something else or some outside force. I'm blaming it out here. And nobody in America takes responsibility for being a fucking dickhead. That's my ultimate get off my lawn. So.
All right, I got another one. So, and this has happened more than once. This happens quite often, actually. The Jamba Juice by my house. I go in there.
Who calls the Jamba Juice still?
I do. Every once in a while, because I like their chunky strawberry bowl.
They do have a nice, tasty, frosty juice.
Yeah. So I go over there. I make an effort to go to the Jamba Juice. I'm craving the tasty, chunky strawberry bowl. And I order it, and the guy goes, we're out of strawberries and bananas. And I'm like, you're fucking Jamba Juice. You're out of strawberries and bananas. They're literally 3 doors down from a Ralph's. Why don't you walk your lazy ass over to Ralph's, get some fucking strawberries and bananas? And I asked them, I said, why don't you just go get some? Oh, we have to use ours that are delivered to us. We can't. They can't just go get fucking strawberry and banana for a place that relies heavily on strawberry and banana, you know?
Right. Pretty much everything that Jamba Juice you would ever order at Jamba Juice is made with strawberry or banana.
Yeah.
That's like going to Pizza Hut and they go, we're out of pizza.
Well, we're out of cheese.
We're out of cheese.
Yeah, sorry about that. We don't have cheese or bread.
Right.
We can do you a nice pepperoni with sauce on it. Okay, also, back to the PC nonsense. So have you heard this new one that you can no longer call it a master bedroom?
Fuck you. I'm out. Good night, everyone. No. I'm not living this life. I'm not living in this world. I refuse to do it. I'm not buying into your horse shit, everybody. I won't do it. Go ahead. Let's hear it. What is this?
Well, because of slavery. You can't call it a master bedroom anymore. Just like you can't call the slave one in Boba Fett. Because that's going to offend somebody whose great grandpa was a slave, 100 years ago or some shit.
Right. But I guess that's my bad in that I was not aware that the reason why a master bedroom was called that. I never equated it to that. I don't know the definition of the true definition of a master bedroom. I thought it was just.
I don't think it had anything to do with slavery. I think it's just being used for
Is that really a thing? Is it really being equated to slavery?
Well, that's what their excuse is for getting rid of it. But it's the master of the house. It's not the massa. I mean, come on.
The masters. Of the house.
Yeah.
Is what I equate it to. Is like you're going. I always thought the man and woman who lives in the house. That's the masters of the house. That's their bedroom. That's what it is. That's it.
Yeah. Like now, like Depeche Mode Live, they've changed the lyrics to "We're playing owner and occupant." No, I was kidding. I don't know. They can't do that song anymore.
They can't do that song anymore. Can you explain to me what the deal was? Because I'm not. I don't have the patience to deal with the stupidity of this.
Okay.
Do you know what the whole deal is with the M&M thing is going on right now?
Okay, I caught wind of it. Apparently, because the green M&M was sexy and wearing heels and everything, that now they're making her more respectful to women. They're now, getting rid of the heels and not making her sexy, because God
How's that
knows,
respectful to women?
I don't know. It's just this whole thing. Our world is getting so pussified. It's unfucking believable. I mean, it's
this goes back.
And then they like to turn it on you, like, oh, if you're going to defend that, like, what kind of person are you? Oh, you have to have the sexy Eminem. Oh my God, you're obviously a monster. Just like the people that complained that they made the female bunny in the new Space Jam movie not sexy.
There's a new Space Jam movie.
There was a Space Jam movie, and that was another thing that was it was headlines that they took, instead of skimpy outfit busty, she's now just wearing a regular jersey and like sweatpants.
Here's my answer to all of you. The world that in the state that it is, you can have it. You can have it. Take it.
Pretty soon you're going to go to strip clubs and they're just going to be wearing bathrobes and they don't ever show anybody.
Not even that. They're going to be wearing like parkas and ski pants. It's like, you can't.
I'm actually, I think we're living in a world where strip clubs are going to be obsolete pretty soon. Stuff like that.
I agree. Yeah. I'm surprised even they still. No, I disagree with you on that. Hold on, because
here we go.
Americans by nature are hypocritical, and they'll go, "Nope, that's bad. You can't do that. You can't do this. You can't do that." But we still love it secretly. They like to secretly. They like to have secrets. Americans like to have secrets. They like to. Oh, we're against porn, but then they love porn. Mm-hmm. We're against nudity. They love nudity. Like they're so hypocritical.
Yep.
Grow up.
Get off our fucking lawns. Oh, and one last thing. I'm gonna send my last one for today.
This was the longest get off my lawn segment.
No. I think I think last episode I had like 10 of them.
You did. You were going on.
This one I didn't have as many, but it's so funny because I actually have a meeting with a client tomorrow regarding this very topic, and he wants me to get involved in one of these with him. But NFTs. Oh my God. Don't start with the fucking NFTs. I think NFTs is the biggest fucking scam. And I'm loving this whole thing that something just happened with Ozzy Osbourne about some NFTs they sold that ended up being duplicated immediately, and like people were flipping out and this and that. Yeah. It's fucking it's such bullshit, this NFT thing. It's like, oh, guess what? I got this incredible original art, but it's not here. It's in the cloud somewhere. It's in the cloud, but it's mine, and it's why don't you just take cash, right, and then put some lighter fluid on it and light it on fire? At least you could physically see that happen.
Yeah.
Okay. If this NFT thing lasts, then I have lost all hope for humanity. I mean, this is like the biggest scam, waste of money.
Oh, dude.
With that said, I'll probably be doing one with a client. I'll probably be because you know what? If it comes down to me making money off of other people's stupidity, who am I to say no to that person that wants?
Well, you kind of already do that, don't you?
You mean partnering with you on this show?
Damn, we don't make money off this show.
We've been selling some shirts. I want to say, yeah, I sent you a thing. Didn't you see that? You never responded to it.
I did. What am I supposed to say? Awesome.
Well, no, I asked you for your PayPal so I could pay you.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have a PayPal.
Oh, okay. I'll just give you cash when I see it. Buy you lunch or whatever. But I wanted to show you. We've been selling a decent amount, and so I want to say thank you to everybody who's been buying. And there's also I think every design has sold. Like, I mean, like, like people seem to like all of them. So they're all good designs. Yeah,
they are. They're awesome, and thank you guys for buying those. That's really cool, and we appreciate your support. It's pretty awesome considering we do a show once every couple months now.
Yeah. So if you wear the shirt only when you watch our show, that shirt's going to last you a few years. So
that's right.
So
gonna last a long time.
think of that.
Feel free to wear your shirt without pants.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just putting that out there.
I did see a picture a fan posted of he got a thing with two heads pillow.
A pillow?
Yeah. And
oh wow.
And he was laying with it was the one of our heads ripped off. And he seemed to really like it.
That's nice.
So thank you, Lucas, for sharing that photo.
Thanks, Lucas.
Yep. So have you watched anything? The only thing we've talked about Scream. I mean, I've watched a lot. I'm looking at my list of shit I've watched.
I haven't. I've been in work mode, buddy. I gotta say, I'm sorry about this segment about watching stuff. I don't know. I think last time we talked, I watched Old Henry. I told you about that.
You to talk about that. We're not bringing that up again. Did you see Don't Look Up?
I did see Don't Look Up. That's good.
Oh, see?
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, it's a little over the top, but it was funny.
It is. It's very pretentious.
Yeah.
Extremely pretentious, but a very
and heavy-handed,
accurate depiction of again
ridiculousness.
The ridiculous of people. Yes.
Did you happen to watch any of that Yellow Jackets series?
I did not. Stephanie's watching that though. I haven't watched it.
You know, I see a lot of people losing their minds over how great it is.
Is it a horror thing?
Yeah, there's a horror element to it for sure. It's basically about this girls' soccer team that crashes in the woods, kind of a la Alive, and they're having to survive out there. They're on a plane heading to like a tournament, and it kind of turns into Lord of the Flies a little bit, I guess. But the way they did it, I don't really dig it. It's kind of like goes back and forth to them now and shit they're dealing with. So it's like, okay, I know who survives, obviously, because right. I don't know. I think it's trying really hard to be fucking cool and edgy, especially for the chicks. Oddly enough, Nay tapped out. She was like, "This is lame," and she tapped out.
Yeah. So Stephanie was like, she started watching it and she's like, "Oh, this might be good," and then she was like, "This is annoying."
Yeah, I kind of like, I for better or for worse, I tend to stick with things to the end. Just, apparently there's going to be another season. I don't know why, but it did kind of have an interesting ending. Like, okay, that could be cool, but it's like, really, you made me wait through this whole fucking season to get to that. I don't know. And the one big takeaway is the casting was really good with one exception. Like the young girl version and the woman, like all of them, like, oh, that totally could be her, right? Except the Juliette Lewis. They got this really cute blonde girl, like kind of punk rock alternative girl playing the young version, and then it goes to Juliette Lewis, and you're like, whoa, yeah, there's no way that girl became. I mean, it's like. No. And Nay's the one who kept saying it. Nay's like, "Are you fucking kidding me? That girl's supposed to be her?" Right. And oddly enough, that girl is in Boba Fett now for some reason. The girl.
Everybody Boba Fett. Who isn't in Boba Fett? I'm in Boba Fett.
Yeah, I've been 2 scenes in Boba Fett, but
everyone's in Boba Fett. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is there a baby Boba Fett now? Is there a baby somebody in Boba Fett?
There will be a baby Boba Fett.
The fact that Boba Fett got out, apparently I had heard, I don't watch the show, but I had heard that he got out of that whole sand monster thing that
Sarlacc pit. Dude, he got out, bro.
Go outside. Get some sun.
Dude got out. Dude got out.
That's fucking stupid.
Got out, bro. What are you gonna do?
Hot dog. You got hot dog.
Picked up a couple records. Went record shopping the other day. Got the Karate Kid 2 soundtrack with the Peter Cetera classic. I am the man who will fight for your honor. Picked up a couple.
I'll be the hero.
Some Men Without
Hats. Sure.
took a chance on this one, and for $3.99, I don't think you can lose with Tijuana Christmas.
Sure, why not? Yeah, $3.99. Yeah.
And then this one I'm really happy with. It's like a best of Joe Jackson.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Double LP, like got all his best songs on. I love Joe Jackson. Very underrated artist, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, by the way.
And probably never will be.
Nope, never will be.
Oddly enough, Meat Loaf, not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You know, he has the 4th best-selling album of all time, Bat Out of Hell, 4th of all time.
Well, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is a bunch of horse shit, so.
True. You know what? Me? Not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Just throwing it out there.
Can't imagine why not.
Right? Yuckmouth, Malfunction, The Heathens. I've done it all. A couple things I have to touch on here. Tom Atkins asked me to make an announcement for him.
Okay.
Yeah, he wants fans to know that he's currently on the show City on a Hill, which is, I believe, on Showtime, I think it's Showtime. So anyway, he's been reoccurring on City on a Hill, and he still is on it. Not literally on a hill at the moment, but he's still doing filming for it. And he just asked me next time that we did a show if I could bring it up to let people know that he's appearing on City on a Hill. So there you go.
Go see Tom Atkins.
Go see Tom Atkins on City on a Hill. I saw that movie, The Tender Bar.
I saw that. Yeah.
See, you say you hadn't seen nothing. I say something. You're like, oh, I saw that.
I have bad memory. I keep telling you this.
What'd you think of it?
I liked it.
Yeah, it was again, there's no way that little kid became that guy, but who also the main dude, he reminds me of like a young Adam Sandberg. But
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I didn't mind the movie. I thought it had heart, and I enjoyed it. And it was,
kind of felt like it was a little anticlimactic, a little kind of like, okay, just not.
I don't mind that in a time where we have to have giant climaxes.
Well, there was no big epic battle at the end, and but
that's okay. I'm okay with a little edging. I'm all right with that.
But I enjoyed it, and I like Ben Affleck a lot. I
like the way George Clooney directs. I enjoy that.
I saw Pig, the Nicolas Cage.
Saw that.
I liked that. I liked Pig.
I did too.
I really liked the sort of twist it has of it kind of leads you to think he's doing one thing, but then it's all completely something else. And this whole sort of
it's the best movie he's made in years.
Yeah.
Like years. It's the best movie he's made. I was a little concerned because I'm such an animal lover and irrational sensitivity to animals and the pig and the whole thing. And although I was sad and very heartbroken about the ultimate
spoiler alert,
I thought it was a really very heartfelt. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it. It was good, and I'm glad that they didn't exploit the main plot point of it.
Yeah. I kept expecting like the Adam Arkin character to. Is it Adam Arkin or Alan Arkin? Which Arkin is he? He's Adam.
Adam. Yeah.
I kept expecting some scene to be like they're having dinner and him go, "Are you enjoying that pork belly?"
Yeah, that's the horror movie.
Yeah. But fortunately, it didn't go that direction. I was very
thankfully. I'm very thankful.
I really enjoyed it. I also saw an action film. Did you see this movie Kate with Woody Harrelson and what's her name? The main chick from Scott Pilgrim, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, is it? She was in the Thing prequel. It was actually really good. It's sort of a female John Wick kind of thing, but good is good. I recommend it. If you like a good action film with a sort of futuristic vibe, if you like John Wick.
Do they do the karate?
They do the karate and the tai chi and the kung fu. I saw and this surprised me because usually I hate most independent horror, especially stuff that's like a Shudder original or something like that. Not to bag on Shudder. I totally appreciate Shudder and I'm grateful it's out there. But usually those types of movies are usually kind of crap.
Mm-hmm.
But they had one that I gave a shot. It was called Superhost. And it has issues, but it's actually pretty good. The what I really like about it is the main girl, the lead in the film. She's great. I mean, I got a feeling this chick, and I've seen her before. She was in Tales of Halloween. She was in one of the segments. She was also briefly on that show Z Nation. I can't remember her name off the top of my head. I'll probably drop it in here. But she's really good. Yeah, that's her right there. I have a feeling if she's given the chance to do some real acting, like not that that's not real acting, but like a big movie, I think she has potential to be a big star. I mean, she's really, her range. She goes from like I don't know. I was impressed with her.
Did we talk about Titan? Did we already do that?
I don't think so.
Did you see it?
What is it?
Titan.
I heard. What is that? I've heard of it. I know
it's a foreign film. It's a foreign horror /
No. Nick Castle told me about it. It's like a French film, right?
Yeah.
He told me he thought it was brilliant.
I watched that. He and I talked about it the other night.
Yeah, I'm gonna write that down. Titan.
You should watch it. I'm curious what you think about it.
Okay. Don't tell me any. I mean, don't even give me the basic plot.
Then we can't talk about it until you see it. So we'll talk about it on the next one.
On the next episode in probably March or April, we will talk about Titan.
Exactly.
All right, I'm writing that down as a. I've been really enjoying the Evil Dies Tonight memes. I got to tell you, there's been some great memes.
I haven't seen any.
You haven't seen any of the. I mean, there were so many memes of Anthony Michael Hall yelling, and they'll put something like I did one on New Year's Eve. I put the ball drops tonight.
Right. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So there's all these parody memes of Evil Dies Tonight. There's some great ones out there. So if anything, that movie has provided some really good entertainment.
It really has. Lots of parody memes.
And I heard that I actually haven't watched it yet, believe it or not, the extended cut. I have the Blu-ray. I actually got the Steelbook from Best Buy. Yeah. What's the inside look like? Let me see. Oh, nothing. Oh, wait, there is something in here. I think there's Jamie on the inside. Let's see. Yeah. I heard there is at least one additional Evil Dies Tonight in this cut. So that's good to know.
A lot more Evil Dies Tonight.
Yeah. Have you seen it yet? That version?
I have.
I did.
I watched the commentary. I actually watched the commentary. The commentary is pretty good.
Oh, really? I didn't know there was a commentary. I'll have to check that out.
With David and Jamie and Judy Greer. There's a commentary.
Have you seen? I know we're winding down here. I'm down to my last couple things on my list. There's a show that Nay loves. It's on Hulu. It's called Solar Opposites.
I heard about this. We started watching it because you recommended it. And Stephanie and I started watching it. Stephanie couldn't get into it. She was like, "Oh, this is dumb. I can't do it."
It's pretty dumb,
She checked out.
Okay.
I was laughing. I was laughing. I haven't revisited it, which I should now that I'm here lying in bed with insomnia in the hotel every night. So
I'm going to give you a reason to want to watch it now. I can't remember what episode it was, but in a recent episode, there's a running gag in the episode where they keep referring to the Suicide Squad as Academy Award winning Suicide Squad.
No.
Swear to God.
Shut up.
Swear to God.
Okay, now I have to watch it. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yes, that was a big thing that movie won an Academy Award. That was a thing for a while.
Well, it's a thing on this episode.
That's amazing. All right.
I watched a documentary called Forbidden Orange. Have you heard of that or seen it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's basically a documentary about these film nerds that I believe they were in. Oh shit, what country was it? It's been a while since I watched the documentary. Fuck, I can't remember what country they were in. Some film nerds in a country that were like super psyched to see Clockwork Orange, and then it got banned. And it was this whole like journey of trying to get the movie over there, and there was like a sort of like a legal screening of it, and it was just this whole thing about the effects of Clockwork Orange on these film geeks in another country. And I thought it was, when I heard about it, I thought it was going to be a documentary about Clockwork Orange. I didn't know what I was getting into. I found it quite interesting. It was really, it kind of reminds you how lucky you are to be an American and have certain freedoms that other people don't have.
See, you just tapped into a whole world of freedoms.
Yeah. And you should have the right to not take that devil dose, that fraud zine. But if you want to take it, you can take it. I took it. I think it's great. But if you don't want to take it, it's your right as an American for freedom. For freedom, I took it because I want to live. It's just my choice to want to live. Okay, all right. But if you don't want to take it, it's terrible. People are saying terrible things about it. People are saying great for me, could be terrible for you. Just saying. Your choice. I want you to know that I'm with you either way, whether you liked it or not.
Whatever you like, I like.
I'm your guy.
I watched another good documentary called Donut King. Have you seen this?
No, but I love donuts.
Good one. Donut King.
I like the donuts.
Watch Donut King. You'll like it.
Donut King. I'm writing that one down too.
Yeah, it's a good documentary about, especially Southern California, about how there's donut shops, and it's all like it's a Korean. Most donut shops are owned by Korean families,
and
there's a reason for it.
Did they get into the whole story about the pink box and everything?
Yes.
Because I saw
They explain the pink box.
Yeah, I saw a little documentary on the pink box, but it wasn't this. But I'm sure it just kind of recovers it. Yeah, I thought the pink box thing was kind of fascinating.
It is. It's very fascinating. And like I watched it by accident. I was like, Donut King, what's this? And I watched it. It's really good. Check it out. Very entertaining and very heartfelt.
I watched a documentary last night. I wasn't going to bring it up, but I want to seem like I'm educated and that I watch documentaries, so I'll talk about it. I saw it's called Lead Me Home. It's about the homeless situation in San Francisco, LA, and Seattle.
Right.
And to be honest with you, I didn't think it was that good. That's why I wasn't really going to bring it up, because I don't know.
It's not good, you said?
I didn't think it was that good. I mean, it was kind of boring. I don't know. It kind of takes a few different people and kind of talks to them about how they got to where they're at, and
right.
And I don't know. It just
well, why are you recommending a movie that sucks?
I'm not recommending it. I'm just mentioning that I'm
you saw it.
I'm a person with a heart that likes to be educated, so I watched this documentary that I ended up not really liking.
Right, gotcha.
I wanted to see more struggle. A couple of these people were almost not homeless. I mean,
they're not struggling enough.
Yeah,
they're really not struggling enough.
And that guy has all his teeth. It's some people without teeth.
Call me when he doesn't have it.
No, it had its moments, but I didn't feel like it was really. I don't know. I didn't feel like there was much of a a real purpose to the documentary. Like, I didn't feel like it was pointing in a direction of this is what we can do to help or what they, it just kind of, it just felt a little flat. It's on Netflix if anybody wants to bore themselves. By the way, Mike Johnson, the runner, has been pushing for me to watch Miss 45. Have you ever seen Miss 45?
I think I have. Yes, I think I have. Not memorable, obviously.
Not good.
No.
I've seen the imagery.
Yes, I know the one you're talking about.
The nun.
Yeah.
Now, I've seen the imagery, and I always thought it was a cool image, a hot chick in the nun outfit with the gun and everything. And
yeah.
But, I didn't, I'm watching this movie, and it takes me about a good 20 minutes into this movie to figure out that this girl's mute.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like, why does she not talk? And why is nobody reacting to her not really talking? They don't really come out and tell you she's mute. It just kind of, it takes a long time before it's ever brought up by anybody. Mm-hmm. And, okay, she's smoking hot. No doubt. Right. That chick was gorgeous.
If there ever was a doubt, there is none.
No, she's beautiful. But okay, we're doing a Death Wish type movie here where she gets, raped and then she's going for revenge.
Yeah.
Exploitation film from the early 80s, I'm guessing it was early 80s. And she gets raped. We don't see not even a boob. Hey, if you go to a Michael Myers film, you're expecting to see somebody get stabbed. They don't get stabbed, you're going to walk out of there going,
well, the movie's not called Miss Rape. It's called Miss 45. So there's no Miss fucking advertising there.
I don't know.
I watched Phantom of the Mall recently.
I rewatched that recently, too, because of the special edition.
Wow.
Now, I had a lot of fun with it just because, you get to see the Galleria.
Right. Sure.
But, God, it's bad.
It's terrible. So bad. So bad, but some good gags in it, some fun gags. Phantom of the Mall is not a well-known cult. It's not even a cult hit, is it? Really?
No, dude. I remember when that came out. Me and a buddy drove to. I think we drove all the way up to L.A. to see it because it was only playing in like one theater. Yeah. And God, we were disappointed. I had not seen that movie since the theater. I watched it recently. I'm thinking, you know what? There's movies I saw back then I thought were garbage. I watch now and I kind of dig because,
It's no worse than Chopping Mall.
No. Chopping Mall is fucking Star Wars compared to Phantom of the Mall.
I can't believe you would say that.
Dude, Phantom of the Mall. Dude, Chopping Mall realizes it's campy and is fun. Right. Phantom of the Mall is trying to be a horror film and it's fucking terrible.
Right. All right.
Okay.
Plus I'm going to switch gears. Have you seen I'm excited. I gotta say this. I can't believe it. I can't believe I'm saying this because I'm not this guy.
I can't believe it's not butter. Spray.
I can't believe it's not butter. Spray.
That's how I used to say it.
It's not butter. It's spray. It's spray.
God believe it's not butter. No, now I'm getting off.
Can't believe it's not butter spray. I kind of am enjoying the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre photo with the kind of obscured Leatherface behind the sunflowers kind of thing. I like that. I like it. Got me kind of interested. I know it's going to be a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
I don't want to be Mr. Pessimistic, but just that image alone made me like, now I kind of got to see it.
Oh, I definitely am excited for it. Is there a release date? Do you know the release date?
I don't know the release date. No, they keep threatening to put it out, but I don't know when it's coming out.
I'm dying to see the new Jackass.
Really?
Oh my God, that shit just kills me.
I was never a Jackass.
I'm dying to see that fucking movie. It just looks so goddamn funny. I love watching those idiots hurt themselves.
Yeah, I can't do it. I'll watch a kid fall down and shit like that, but I can't. Those guys are just fucking morons. I can't even deal with it.
What was the other one I was looking forward to that they pushed? There was another movie. Black Phone. I really want to see that.
I do too.
I love
I was asked to do Black Phone.
No.
I had that gig. They wanted me to do Black Phone, and it didn't. Unfortunately, my schedule conflicted with the shooting of it, and I really wanted to do it because I read the script and I really liked it. I thought it was really good. The script was good. Wanted to do it, but unfortunately, schedule-wise, I couldn't do it. So I'm really bummed. That's kind of one that got away from me. I'm really bummed about that. But looks good. I want to see it.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was bummed that they pushed it because it was supposed to come out, I think, like this month or something.
Yeah.
I think it got pushed to like April or I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, well.
Well.
Anyway, I don't know. Next episode, maybe we could do a live just because we haven't answered fan questions in a long time. Fan, I hate that word. We haven't answered questions from our friends. Friends. Not fan.
Friends.
Yeah.
It's my fucking friend.
You're my friends, man. It's right there. I mean, I poked at it with a stick.
Fucking warm even.
Have a heart attack. Yeah, I'm just all day, just fucking Crispin Glover.
Dick. Yes, we have to do that. I'll do a live one. Let's do a live one at some point. Yeah.
Something like that. We'll do some live action. So yeah, I'm about to get full tilt boogie into horror conventions again, and I'm not happy about it. I'll be honest with you.
Why?
Because I really am happy being home. And I don't really want to get back out on the road, and then also dealing with my little man back here that needs meds twice a day. That's a new challenge. I got to figure out who's going to take care of him. And next weekend is the first one back for this year. So this will probably come out before next weekend. So if you see this and you're not doing anything on the 5th or 6th of January, CreepyCon.
Nope, February.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're in January now, but it'll be February. Scratch that. Reverse it. February 5th and 6th, CreepyCon in beautiful Ontario, California. Those words have never been spoken before. Beautiful Ontario, California. There's a great lineup. The Shape himself, Mr. Nick Castle, will be there. We got a lot of Shape in the building now. We got Brad Laurie's going to be there. Tom Morga.
Looks like you're in good shape.
Come see how things shape up at CreepyCon. Yeah, check it out. I'll be there, roaming around, looking important. And then I got, I'm not going to Mad Monster Party, unfortunately. Nay's doing that one. But that's in North Carolina, the weekend of like the 17th, 18th. And then that weekend I'll be at Pensacon in Pensacola, Florida with Mr. Castle again.
Oh boy.
And going to see my fam, because they're out there in Florida.
Nice.
And and then there's a bunch more coming up. We got Horror Hound coming, Monster Mania.
I won't be anywhere.
You'll be working.
I'll be here making content.
You'll be making
cinema content.
You'll be making beautiful things I can reproduce and sell at some point.
Make money off of. Yes.
Yeah.
I will be making things other people will make money off of. Only wishing that I could be home with my best friend Beaker and my girlfriend and snuggling. But I'm very happy to be doing it. It's very exciting. Go see Sean at these conventions, you guys.
Don't go see me.
Go see him. Walk up to him and poke him in the stomach. He likes that the best. Boop.
I like the Pillsbury Doughboy, and I'll just go like that.
Dude, that's what he does.
That's
just
what
walk
I do.
up arbitrarily. Don't even say hi. Just walk up and go. And he'll go.
All right. Well, I guess that's it. Episode 40. Thanks for sticking with us. If you want to get shirts and pillowcases and throw rugs, throw whatever, throwing darts. I don't know what they sell on that stupid website. It's going to be here at the end and all that stuff. And, you guys know what to do.
We're going to get a guest for you guys soon. We'll get a guest. Sorry, it's just hard to line up because of schedules and stuff. So we'll get a guest here soon.
Yeah. If only you were working in close proximity to somebody famous at the moment. Anyway.
I can hook shit up. Let's hook it up. I'll do it.
Grab JLC, bring her on over, say, come on, we're going to do the pod with Sean.
I'll ask her on Monday.
There's no way in hell that'll happen. But anyway.
I'll ask her.
Anyway, if you do talk to her, tell her that I appreciated the little.
I will.
That it meant a lot. I appreciate that. That was really nice.
Absolutely. I will.
All right, guys, take care. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that stuff you're supposed to do.
Be good to each other. Be kind. Be cool. Be courteous.
But like Nick Lowe used to say, you got to be cruel to be kind.
That's right.
So, he did say that. That's how the song goes.
All right.
Bye.
Good night, everybody. Bye.
Hey guys, just want to jump in here real quick to remind you, our shirt store is up online. tpublic.com/user/malfunction. Go there, we got a bunch of new thing with who we got a bunch of come check it out. We got a bunch of thing with two head designs, all kinds of designs, more designs you know what to do with, horizontal grounds designs. There's Hollywood's Hollow Grounds designs. You can get mugs, you can get shirts, you can get stickers, you can get a onesie for a baby. You can get a notebook. You can get a throw rug. You can get pretty much anything you want. So get on there. tpublic.com/user/malfunction.